What's up, YouTube? And we back at it again with another vlog. You know, y'all see me? I'm outside. It's a vlog day. We're at Buttercup Lane. What's up, YouTube? And we back at it again at the family reunion. This vlog's a little different. Like, it's not just me vlogging to vlog. This vlog means a little bit more to me. As you can see, I'm out here on this clay dirt road. The paved street is all the way back there, and then we still gotta go all the way to get to the highway to get back to civilization. This is the beginning. This is where the roots were laid and the family tree began to sprout and take off. These are the roads and the land my great-grandmother, Littlemore, the queen of our family, this is where she grew up, this is where she played, this is where she learned everything, this is where she learned how to make them grits that sustained 3 generations since her. This is the first family reunion we've had without my grandma being here, without my great-grandmother being here. I always just call her grandma, y'all. But this is the first family reunion we've had since her passing, and it was very important for me to be here because it's been a really big struggle for me without her being here in the physical. We all know that death is real, it happens, but me personally, I kind of had like in my mind that somehow she would live forever. She would be here with me forever. And I know that's crazy and it's not, you know, realistic and it's childish in me, but it was my great-grandma. It was my grandma. You know, we all have that one person in our life that we wish would never leave us, had never left us. And, you know, sadly, it's gonna happen. And for me, coming back here just made me feel like I was so close to her. Being around her sisters and her brothers and being at her home just really made me feel like she was here. I know she's here with me in the spirit, and I know she's watching over all of us. But coming here back to Buttercup Lane made me feel like not only was she here, but she was so happy, you know, that I was here, that we as a family are here, because this was her favorite place. You know, she would always say, I want to go back to Buttercup Lane. I want to go back to Buttercup Lane. Buttercup Lane, this is Buttercup, this is literally Buttercup Lane. This beautiful, beautiful clay road is Buttercup Lane. And it means the world to me. My family, like, this is our home. This is our roots. This is our land. And that's beautiful to me. A lot of people don't have that. And I'm not just, and that's just people, period. Not just African Americans. A lot of people don't have a home, as far as not just like 4 walls around them in the everyday. They don't have nowhere that they know where they belong, nowhere where they know their roots and people who love them are. That's what Buttercup Lane is. That's what this clay road is. It's a reminder, and it's a pathway home. It's a pathway home to the people that started this. Could walk in her shoes, you know, just for a minute. Like, I'll never know what it's like to be a sibling of 12. I'll never know what it's like to be a little more. But walking on this clay road, I feel her here. I feel her here. She's all around me. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so blessed to be here because, like I said, a lot of people don't have this. They don't have a place to call their own. They don't have a lineage, a family. They don't keep together as we should as human beings. And that's why it was very important to me after the passing of my grandmother, of my great grandmother, to come back, because it's so easy to lose one of those pieces that are so instrumental and so monumental and so important that you just be like, forget the whole puzzle. I don't want to see the picture. But then you got to remember what that piece stood for. And my grandmother always stood for family. Like I said, she always loved Buttercup Lane. And she always wanted us to come back here together. I'm sad that all my cousins from Tampa couldn't make it. But I'm happy for the ones that did. Man, Sharice, my uncle, Auntie Heist, like, Vin, like, I'm happy for the people that came. People caught flights from New York, drove from Panama, drove from Tampa, drove from Orlando. The flight from New York, you the top, you the MVP, the flight from New York. But I'm happy for the ones of us that could make it here. And I'm hoping that next year we could do it again, even bigger. Have more of y'all here, back at Buttercup Lane. Like, remember what it's about. It's not just for you, it's for the family. It's for the ones under us who never got those moments at grandma's house to have these moments at the family reunion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy to be here. And this vlog is really like a PSA to love the people that love you. And if you can, if it's not too much, if it's not a burden, if it's not crossing a boundary, if they're not toxic, keep up with your family. Because at the end of the day, that's all we have. This year alone, I've lost 2 elders in my family, and it hit me very hard. One being my grandmother, my great grandmother, excuse me, and one being my great great uncle Robert. And when you lose like 2 people who are like up here, elders in your family, it'd be like, oh, it'd be right here, it hurt. But then that just kind of motivates you, because you're now one step closer to being that elder. You're now one step closer to continuing the family lineage. And that's why I'm here. I got a little brother who didn't get to spend a lot of time with our grandmother, with our great grandma. But I'm going to always share stories with him, always tell him the things she did for me. And I'm going to make sure he comes back to Buttercup Lane and he get this knowledge. He gets to see where it all started. So that way when he has kids, they know. And the Speight's name, the Moore name, Lilla Moore's name will always live on through us and will bring us back together right here in Buttercup Lane. Thank y'all for tuning in. It was a nice little walk too, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. And we still got a ways go to the house.